Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for joining me on another episode of Cooking with the Art Show. I've been thinking all day today of what I wanted to present to you guys, and I finally came to an exciting conclusion. So let's go ahead and get into it. First off, we're gonna make a vinaigrette with all these ingredients here. So let's go ahead and show you how it's done. We got a prepared mustard, sort of like a Dijon. We're gonna go ahead and do 1 tablespoon of this. Next, we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of this apple cider vinegar. Half a medium lemon. Next, we're gonna do some thyme leaves. Just gonna tear them apart. 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. You can use any vegetable oil, olive oil, whatever you like. Pinch of salt and a couple dashes of black pepper. And then always remember to taste. We're gonna do another half tablespoon of oil because it's a little too citrusy for my liking. Retaste. Perfect. We got about half a pound of Brussels sprouts here. We're gonna go ahead and cut off the ends and show you how. Brussels sprouts grow in the ground, so they're never gonna be perfect on the outside, so we're just gonna go ahead and discard the damaged and dingy looking leaves on the outside. This one's not too bad. Just peel off anything you wouldn't eat. Now that we have them all cleaned up, we're just gonna go ahead and slice them with a knife. This is how I like to do it. I like to lay them flat, just as thin as we can. Now that we got our Brussels sprouts nice and shredded, we're gonna go ahead and rinse them, clean them off very, very well. Brussels sprouts are fully submerged in cold water. We're gonna swish them around very, very roughly, and we're just gonna go ahead and drain it. All right, that other half a lemon we used for the vinaigrette, we're gonna use. So we're just gonna go ahead and slice into some rounds. Got some butter slices. And then we're going to use some dill as well. Should be enough right there. Next, we got this beautiful piece of salmon. It's the other half from the last video. We rinsed it and pat dried it. Very simple seasonings. We're going to do salt and pepper. Now this is where it gets interesting here. Remember those pieces of butter? We're just going to throw it on like that. And then the dill, we're just gonna throw it on top of the butter here. And the lemon slices, we're just gonna throw on top. Like that. And we're gonna go ahead and bake it in the oven at 400 degrees, wrapped in foil on a sheet pan. We got some goat cheese here. We sliced it and formed it into some rounds. We're gonna go ahead and bake this at 400 degrees for about 7 minutes. All right, we got this mix of dried cranberries and cherries. We're just gonna give them a rough chop. All right, we got our shredded Brussels sprouts. We're gonna toss in the vinaigrette we made here. We're gonna give it a chance to blend very well and penetrate the Brussels sprouts. We're gonna throw in half our dried cranberries and dried cherries here. salmon has been in there for 15 minutes. We went ahead and pulled it out. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, it looks finished for sure. Nice and flaky. All right, check it out, guys. Time to plate. We got the salmon here, beautiful piece of salmon. We're gonna go ahead and add the Brussels sprout salad right on top right there. There we go. Let's go ahead and do the taste test. I'm really excited about that baked goat cheese. So let's get a bite of everything here. Some salmon, some cheese, dried cranberries and cherries, Brussels sprouts. Let's see here. Wow. Salmon is so flaky, buttery. The raw Brussels sprouts add a nice bite, bitterness, then it's toned down with the citrusy of the vinaigrette, the sweetness of the cherries and cranberries, and then you get this creaminess and just deliciousness of the cheese. Wow, this is so good. Let's go for another bite. I knew I wanted to use the Brussels sprouts and the salmon tonight. I just didn't know how until it came to me. Wow. Thank you guys for joining me. It's been a pleasure to cook for you guys. Hopefully I inspired you, made you hungry, or just entertained you. Peace out.